Hello?
Hello?
You are looking wonderful.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Who is it?
She's warning me.
What?
The trolley.
What are you talking about?
There's a squeaking trolley in the ward. I heard it in the background. She's been trying to tell me all the time.
Who's been trying to tell you?
Christine Reardon.
Meg, you agreed to have nothing more to do with the Reardons.
Yeah, I know, but it... Simon, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go to the hospital.
No, that's the last place you're going. You're not well, darling.
I'm perfectly well. Hello? Yeah, just a minute.
Hello? Yep, Simon Bartlett speaking. Yeah. Oh, hi, Chris. Yeah, all signed, sealed, delivered, yeah. Oh, that's very nice of you. Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks. Okay, bye. Meg? 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 Meg, where are you?
Please don't go to the hospital, please.
Markham Hospital, Children's Ward.
Nell, it's Meg. Is Sophie all right?
Huh? Now, you know Dr. Harker, don't you?
Is this going to take long?
I hope not.
Is Anya watching Elna?
Yes.
What about her parents?
Watching the telly.
Ian here?
Aye. All sweetness and light again.
I hate this.
Nobody likes it, Sarah.
2 of the attacks happened in hospital. One 48 hours before discharge. The other the night before discharge.
What's that supposed to prove?
On its own, nothing.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
They love that baby. You can't fake that. Smother her. They wouldn't do that. And Christine wouldn't let him touch her either. She's a nurse, for God's sake.
There's not one shred of hard evidence here.
There is one thing. Bleeding from the nose.
That's not common when a baby's breathing fails. Ambulance record.
Where did you get this?
Usual channels. Baby blue, mother attempting resus, blood from nose. Scratches on cheek, mother thought may have happened in resus. Query, abuse.
Why has no one picked this up before?
I only wanted to know when Sarah was taking over.
Soon. Stay with Elmer, Anya.
You shouldn't leave her room.
It's just that I have the drinks to do.
This is one observation by paramedic.
Okay, he's not a doctor and I'm not a doctor, but he was there and you weren't. All the attacks took place when the parents were there, in and out of hospital. Not one was witnessed by a nurse or anyone else. No organic cause has been established, and until it is, we have to assume abuse by one of them is a possibility.
Then we should call the police.
The police won't act on what we've got. You phone the consultant, get him to delay the discharge on whatever pretext he can think of. I'll call an emergency meeting of all the agencies involved first thing in the morning, including the police.
Take over from Anya, Sarah.
Shall I do it?
Colin, hello. Regarding Eleanor Reardon. Yes, Mrs. Bartlett's with me. Postnatal depression. Well, yes. Stillborn, yeah. A second. Disturbed.
Can I talk to him?
He's gone. He thinks it's her lungs. They're too tiny to cope.
Will he delay the discharge?
He needs the bed.
That will do more harm than good, Meg. Are you sure you're reading the situation correctly? We all know what you've been through.
That has nothing to do with it now.
What are you trying to do? Trap them? Using the baby as bait?
I don't suppose you got any painkillers, have you? Leg's really playing up.
You're not a patient.
Well, what else would you call it? It's no use one of them just picking her up, is it? She's got to be half smothered if you want to prove it.
We have 2 minutes.
2 minutes? What do you mean 2 minutes?
Before she loses consciousness. Ian told me that. He seemed to know the exact figures. 2 minutes, 30 seconds before there's brain damage. And 3 minutes before.
Before she's dead, is that what you're going to say? You've got 2 minutes. Well, that's great. That's very reassuring. And what happens if you make a mistake? What happens if she is brain damaged?
Yes, and what happens if they take her away in the morning and in a week or a month or a year we wake up and read in the papers that she's dead?
You've done everything you can. More.
All right. So I'm in the clear. Is that what matters? Covering one's back?
I'll confront them.
No.
Why not?
You think they'd admit it?
Why did she call you then, if it was her?
Because she's on the edge. She's been on the edge ever since I met her.
You think?
Yes, I think. She nearly gets there and then she backs off.
You think?
If you want to say something, Simon, say it.
I went to the other ward first.
Other ward?
Postnatal. I was nearly demented. I thought you'd come here to steal another... Well, you know, to steal a baby.
Another baby, were you going to say?
No.
Everything's quiet. Why don't you go on home, Meg?
Come on, darling, come on.
Sarah isn't watching.
We haven't the staff.
I'll stay.
No, you're too involved.
Of course I'm involved. Things go wrong because people never are involved.
This isn't good. Should I get me some more painkillers?
Leave it as long as possible.
Ian fell asleep reading American Psycho, if that's significant.
Thanks, I'll make a note.
I think you want it to happen.
Yeah, this is my idea of a night out.
Go home, Meg. There's nothing more you can do. Come on. You're absolutely wrecked.
Would you like a cup of tea?
What are you doing? You're choking.
I was trying to save
I was
her.
watching you, Christian. I saw you.
She's going to be all right, aren't you, Mum?
Where are you taking her? Oh, I've got you, see doctor here.
She needs to see a doctor straight away.
Why won't you tell me where you're taking her?
How did you know? How did you know? I was trying to bring her round. Why won't people believe me? Is it because of what she's been saying?
You said, how did you know?
Yeah?
What did you mean, Christine?
Well, how did you know she was going to have another attack? What the hell do you think I meant? Well, go on. What else is how did you know supposed to mean? How the hell did you know she was going to have another attack?
Christine. Christine.
Look, she is not your child, Meg. When are you going to realise that?